Today I'm going to show you a little tip on how to get the right torque specs on the bolts you're torquing on your engine, and it's a problem that if you don't get it right, you're going to screw it up. So let's get started. If you just spent good money on ARP head bolts or studs or main studs or bolts, don't forget about that little ketchup packet, that nice little half-ounce packet of assembly lube that they threw in there. That ARP Ultra Torque is really, really amazing stuff to help you get the right preload on the bolt so you get the correct clamping force between whatever you're trying to attach together with that bolt. Now, the ARP hardware is amazing, but without the Ultra Torque, it's going to be an issue. Let me show you how much I love this ARP Ultra Torque. If you made the investment to buy good ARP hardware, do yourself a favor and don't forget about that nice little packet of Ultra Torque assembly lube that comes in those kits. Now, all the box kits come with that little small ketchup packet of Ultra Torque, and ARP sells it in larger size containers if you need it. But here's a little tip when installing and torquing down your fasteners. It's common knowledge to use some sort of lubricant on the threads, whether it's the old school diesel peanut butter and anti-seize or some other assembly lube. Something needs to go on those threads to help the hardware reach the preload and the clamping force that the hardware is designed to give. Without it, it will gall, it will catch, and you will not get the right torque spec on it. So here's the tip. Don't forget about the washer. If you apply a small amount of that Ultra Torque to both sides of the washer, you'll prevent that galling or seizing of that washer digging into the cylinder head or the main cap. If that happens, and that does create that interruption in the torque wrench when you are trying to get to that whatever pull it is that you're on, whether it's the first one where you're trying to get the most amount of torque applied to it, or the last one, anything that prevents that galling from happening is going to help you get a better clamp with whatever you're trying to hold together with that hardware. So don't forget about the washer. It is just as important as putting that Ultra Torque on the threads. Do it right the first time, and these things will get you the clamping force that you're looking for and help you hold it all together. And when all else fails, hey, read the instructions that are in the hardware. It'll give you the torque spec on it for one, but two, it'll give you some little tips on how to do this correctly. And you can also go to the manufacturer's website and check it out there as well. Don't forget about that. Applying that Ultra Torque is super critical. It's great stuff. ARP spent a lot of money trying to figure that out to get the right amount of preload on that hardware. Don't screw it up. Use it. If you got any questions, leave them down below. I'll be happy to get back to you. Thanks, and we'll catch you on the next one.